Hey, good day, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a killing weekend and watched the Super Bowl. Super interesting to see what can happen in just a short span of time, right? So, coming back to the trades, overall, the markets are still good, as I've been repeatedly telling you guys on the video. Let me just show you the SPY chart on the daily. Overall, the SPY structure is still pretty bullish. So far, so good. Really no fear in the market at this point. If there is any fear, I will let you guys know, but at this point, there's nothing, right? I mean, the slow, steady daily looks good. Weekly chart looks pretty good. I'll just bring that up for you. And all right, so slow grinding up from 225. Monthly chart is gonna look even more sweeter. We are starting off the new month candle, right? Just starting off February. Now, monthly, I mean, slow grinder up, right? So really no fear in the market. So after the spice, I want to talk a bit about trading the open. Now, I have a lot of talks about individual asking me, uh, how do I actually go about trading the open, right? I mean, during the open, you'll see. First of all, you need to understand that I'm a part-time trader, which means I don't trade full-time. So whether I get an opportunity during the, I try to make some time either at the open or sometime at the midday to see where the opportunities, and depending on which time frame I'm trading, uh, I run the respective scanners. I use Finviz for scanning, which is pretty good. I'm an elite member in it. It's pretty cheap. So one name which did come up on my scanner right at the open, because I was looking to trade the open today, was NWL. This name is, I'm not sure really what to do. New World Brands, I guess it's some retail name, right? Some news on it is about some reporting it did and some CEO stuff. So earnings meet, sales like estimates. So that's that for the news. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really go too much into the news. What I really want to see is what is the stock actually doing for me to actually trade. So right off the bat, when I look at this stock, this $45 key level was really the level I was looking at. So I was intending on the bearish side. A few reasons why. It was near the $45 level, and overall the trend on the name is down, right? You don't need to be genius to figure that part out. So overall the trend is down. It's a retail name, uh, which retail names have been getting hit pretty much every day, and at a key level $45 level. Now the intention of once you have a bias, right? So poor reports key level at $45 and trend has been down. So you have three things going on. Now you have to find, you have a thesis, you have a bias. Now how you're going to execute it, right? Execution is the key. You might have everything in the world in terms of theory. If you don't know how to execute, you're not going to make jack, right? So Newell, my theory was to be short. Now, right at the open, it formed this candle, right? Which means stop opened, went down, and the next candle was pretty much the same, but in the positive side. So one simple technique that I really used was in terms of the break of triangles, right? I mean, if you have a bias, you can always use the triangles and see what is going to work, what is not going to work. So I entered in this candle, right? Once it broke this low, and this was 44.75. So I actually got in right at 44.75. The other thing that I really liked on this name was this stock was not down 10%, which means that I can actually hit the damn bid. If I cannot hit the damn bid, things are gonna get hard. When I say hard, I mean really hard, because then you are waiting for stock to pop up, and you will probably get a super crappy entry. That's what it really happens when you have a crappy, when the stock is down 10%. So key level really was this 44.75. I want to see if we can actually have any power to break through this, which I did on this very candle. I entered on the 940 this candle, which is the 941. So once it broke, I knew that, you know what, my stop is going to be at a high of 44.92. So risking about 20 cents, so give or take. And then the stock actually started cleaning down, right? A few things that I could have done was probably take some profit on the near the $44 level and leave some to ride. Uh, but that didn't really happen because I actually started taking out at 44.24, 44.09, 44. So I would say a decent entry on the first trade. What I could have improved on this NWL is after this break. If you try to break it down on the 1 minute chart, you will actually see things a lot better. Let's see where it is. Right. Let's see. Where is this thing? So when it starts breaking this triangle, right? So I took my profits down here at the $44 level. This is the $44 level. So I made about 180 bucks on this name, right? About $183 on 30 shares. Sorry, 300 shares. Now, if I would have actually kept on looking at it, when this stock came back to 44 near this high of 44.46, you could have taken a re-entry short or a move down, right? This went down to as low as 43.46. So this was another bigger move, like almost a dollar move, depending on where you get in. So easy name to trade, right? Not too hard. So that's how you trade the open. Have a bias to sort of whether you want to go long or short, and try to see if there's a pattern for you to actually trade it. Another name which did come on my radar was Hasbro. Some earnings was on it. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think there was some earnings on it. So if you look at the daily chart, right? First, take a look at the bias to see what's really the stock is actually doing. A few things first. It's consumer goods, another retail name. Everything has been down in retail, so that's one check off. Now, in terms of Hasbro, if you look at the row, look at this news. What has been doing? Surges after profit and sales rise above expectations. So positive news, bad sector, right? That's one thing that you have to take note of. So in terms of going long, the bias overall, I would say the bias is long, right? I mean the trend is on the higher side, just on the naked eye if you look at it. So you have to look on the 5 minute chart, right? See if there's an entry for you to actually. Is the stock tradable? That's one of the key things. I mean, you might have a bias, but the stock is not tradable. There's no way in hell you're gonna make any money, right? Um, so you can look at this $96 level, key level where the stock was trying to break but wasn't able to break through. You might want to have taken a short over here, right? So this short is what? 94, 95 to 90. So that was about some $1.50 move on here. I mean, if you want to trade it, but there was easier trade in NWL, which I took. Another name which came on our radar was TSN, Tyson Foods. I think it again had some earnings. What per leaders was Park. So sales beat estimates, raises view, yada yada yada. I don't really care what it is. What I really care is the stock tradable? Looking on the daily chart. Um, so on the daily chart, I mean, the stock is on a clear downtrend, right? I mean, it might have a short uptrend, right? But if you look at the bigger picture, the stock is crap. Stock is crap. So when it gapped up, break it down to 5 minutes chart to see if there's an entry in it. Let's see. So when I just look at the chart, right, I mean, one of the key entries would have been, I mean, the break of this $64 level. So it's not the cleanest of the level, right? Once it broke under 64, it actually had a pop back up to 64.30 before it actually started this move. So a bit of a harder name to trade. If you're trading the open, you'll see a nicer moves, but after the open, you'll see usually a bit harder move to trade. Look at the 15-minute chart. Let's see if it's cleaner on the 15. Yeah, so 15-minute chart is not really that cleaner either, right? Once it broke 64, it actually came back over, so it's a bit of a hard name to trade. It's a good thing I didn't really trade this name. So there's Hasbro, there was TSN, and oh, there was another name which came was Tiffany. Something about some CEO getting replaced or some shit like that. I don't really know what it is. There was a lot of news on it, So I was trying to see if there was going to be an opportunity. So always look at the daily chart to see what's going on. So if you look on the daily, some news is talking about some CEO stepping down, some shit like that. Who cares? What I see is there's news. Where's the stock? Stock is stuck. I mean, the bias is long, right? I mean, this is where I actually stopped. So bias is long, and the stock is gapping up right here over 78. I mean, it's more of a this stock is stuck, right? It's not really gapping over this or gapping under this. If it gaps under the 71 level, probably I'll look at it, or if it gaps over this 84, I'll look at it. Over here, not so much. So that's it for the day, guys. Hopefully you guys are liking the video. Please like and subscribe and follow my trading journey. Everything is transparent. You see the buys and the sells. You see the ups and the downs. You see me losing money. You see me making money. But it's a progress, right? Every day is a progress. Are you gonna progress towards success, or are you gonna progress towards failure? That's what I'm trying to document and make sure that you guys understand with a small $4,000 account, a lot is possible, right? If you don't have $4,000, go make some money, whether you want to take another part-time job, you maybe get a line of credit or credit card, what it is. I mean, if you have a small amount, you're going to make some money. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Keeps you motivated. Have a good one.